morning, everyone. As Suchia said, I'm Dr. Lamont Repollet, president of Kane University, and I'm honored to welcome all of you to our beautiful campus today. It seems fitting that OSHE is convening representatives from around the state to develop plans and share best practices for meeting the basic needs of New Jersey students here at Kane, where the well-being of our students is our priority. Many of us have heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which outlines what people need for basic survival, like shelter and food, as well as what they need to grow and thrive. Education, as I think we all agree, should be at the lower end of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When I was introduced as the Commissioner of Education through Governor Murphy, the first thing I said was, education saved my life. So when we're talking about this basic need survival, to me it means a lot. Because when you're looking at a person who went to 7 schools in 13 years, who was in college with food insecurity, these are the things that I knew. In order to change my life and my trajectory, I actually had to have an education. And we all know sometimes as students we fight through this, right? But it was mentors such as Jim Boatwright, EOF director at the College of New Jersey, or Trinity State College at the time, or mentors around you that said to me, hey, stop what you're doing. What do you need? And these are supports to have around you. So for me, I learned early that basic needs, education is a basic need because it truly changed my life. And here I stand here as the president of Kane University. But our students cannot be expected to learn and achieve if their time and energy is so entirely spent on striving to get their own basic needs met. From hunger to housing, safety and security, none of us can pour from an empty cup. At Kane, we have made the well-being of our entire campus community as important as academic excellence, equity, and safety, which are our pillars. Our Cougar Pantry helped lessen food insecurity among students. We currently began offering students online ordering and 24/7, confidential access to food and other essentials. Students place an order through an online shopping portal and gain access to lockers to pick up their food and self-care products. This is all possible thanks to the New Jersey Hunger-Free Campus Grant from the Office of the Secretary of Higher Education. The pantry is part of our Wellness Center, which also includes a career closet to help outfit Kane students with professional attire so that they can look their best and dress for the job they want. And we also put within our career services a camera, a booth to take professional headshots. So this we call equity in action. We're meeting students where they are and giving them the support and service they need to climb higher. As an extension to our Kane Counseling Center, which offers robust student wellness and mental health services, alcohol and drug services, the university has also partnered with YouWill, an easy-to-use online platform for receiving free, immediate access to teletherapy, crisis counseling, and wellness programs. In new addition, a new collaboration I'm excited about, because I just came back from Palm Desert speaking regarding wellness with EY, which is Ernst & Young. We're taking our commitment to well-being to the next level, creating a first-of-its-kind vitality index in America to measure student, faculty, and staff experience that will guide our plans for improving campus culture and the overall health of every member of our campus community. That's just the tip of the iceberg on the ways that we're going beyond academic support to support the whole student, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Education is not just something that happens in the classroom. To create a supportive and rich environment takes collaboration, purposeful action, and intentionality. Look around. There are so many trailblazers and champions of change here today, responding to the imperative, moral imperative, putting equity into action to ensure the basic needs of our students are met so each of them has a fair chance at success. Our goal is clear here in New Jersey, at Kane, to help New Jersey students thrive in and out of the classroom. Together, we can make a difference, and we do, but we need to step up our game. So thank you again for being here today. It is my great pleasure to welcome and introduce one of the biggest change makers and the person leading our collective efforts across the state of New Jersey. Give it up for New Jersey's Secretary of Higher Education, my good friend, Dr. Brian Bridges.
So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Thank you, Dr. Reppelette, for those gracious words and for hosting us here at Kean University today and for piping in the unseasonable weather that we've got. It's supposed to be raining and 50 degrees, so I'll take today anytime in mid-November. We're genuinely delighted to see all of you here today in the audience. And I want to express our gratitude for your participation in what promises to be an exciting day of informative presentations and invigorating discussions, which are especially important during National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week. Ensuring that college and post-secondary pathways are not only affordable and accessible, but also equipping students with the tools for success and completion has been central to my priorities as New Jersey Secretary of Higher Education. And under Governor Murphy's administration, we've achieved significant milestones, including creating affordable pathways to 2- and 4-year degrees through the New Jersey College Promise Program, maximizing opportunities for success through increased investments in game-changing programs like EOF. We got some EOF folks in here? I'm sure we got some EOF folks in here. And our statewide Some College, No Degree initiative. And we've empowered our innovation economy and strengthened workforce alignment with the Career Accelerator Internship Grant Program and cross-sector partnerships. Your presence here today reflects a continued commitment to addressing the evolving needs of today's students and advancing the work initiated by our state plan of higher education. This plan emphasized the importance of building support systems to ensure that students thrive in college and feel safe, supported, and an overall sense of belonging in their learning environments. The reality is today's college students represent a vast array of identities. An increasing number are adult learners, are first-generation students, students of color from international backgrounds, and are juggling work or caregiving responsibilities while studying, among other day-to-day life challenges. And as many of you know, an increasing number of students face basic needs insecurity. Non-tuition costs like food, childcare, and housing can impact their well-being and success, putting more students at risk of leaving school before completing their credential. Later today, the OSHE research team will present preliminary results from our student survey on hunger, which is required for institutions to receive the Hunger-Free Campus designation. This is simply, what I'm going to share is simply the tip of the iceberg, but these stats have to motivate us to take more action. 40% of the students who responded identified as food insecure. 4 out of every 10 students. When you investigate this further, you see that many student demographics, such as underrepresented and under-resourced students, experience food security at even higher rates than that. So I don't want to steal the research team's thunder, so I won't say any more, but please pay attention to that presentation. It is my hope that by discussing these dynamics, each of us will leave here with a deeper understanding of the circumstances shaping students' post-secondary success, and with actionable information to effectively and holistically help students surmount life obstacles and achieve their educational dreams. Supporting students' basic needs is not only the right thing to do, it is arguably the most important thing to do to ensure that colleges and universities fulfill their mission to help students achieve their academic goals. From partnering with state leaders to fund hunger-free campus grants, to working with our institutions to understand the needs on the ground, we recognize that addressing these challenges requires a comprehensive whole-of-state approach, or as Governor Murphy likes to say, whole-of-government approach. So while I'm up here, I'd like to take a moment to thank all our institutions and campus practitioners who engage in this work each day on the front lines to help our students overcome these challenges. Give yourselves a round of applause. I want to also thank Governor Murphy, Senate President Scutari, Speaker Coughlin, our higher education committee chairs in the legislature, our partner agencies in state government, such as the Higher Education Student Assistance Authority, the New Jersey Office of Innovation, the Department of Human Services, the Department of Children and Families, and many other agencies engaging in basic needs work. I also want to take a point of personal privilege to recognize the Office of the Secretary of Higher Education, or OSHE, staff in the room, who work tirelessly to carry out the mission of the office and advocate on behalf of students and institutions within the state. If I could have our OSHE staff, fellows, and interns briefly raise your hand. I want people to see the people who are leading these efforts. I also want to thank the Basic Needs Convening Committee within OSHE for their work in making today happen, particularly Suchir Govindarajan. Where's Suchir? And Catherine Saki. Where's Catherine? Where's Catherine? Catherine's upstairs. Oh, she's out at the front seat. She's diligent doing her work. And Suchir and Catherine really led the committee and thought of all the details, big and small, to make today happen. Our collective collaboration has been instrumental in making a meaningful impact on the lives of our state students and in progressing toward our bold 65 by 25 statewide attainment goal, which aims to have 65% of New Jerseyans attain a post-secondary degree or credential by 2025. Our work today is intricately linked to this ambitious target. So let us commence this work today and every day henceforth with determined purpose, because our most vulnerable students deserve our most vigorous efforts. As we navigate through the rich agenda ahead, let's keep in mind our shared responsibility to our students. By working together, we can overcome challenges and make progress towards a more equitable and productive future for every single student in New Jersey, regardless of life circumstance. And with that, I'd like to welcome and turn it over to a new partner of ours here in New Jersey, Complete College America. And representing Complete College America is my brother, their Senior VP for Strategy, Dr. Danifu Elston. Dr. Elston.
Good morning, everyone. I am going to be extremely brief because my colleague and I, Dr. Nia Heidel, are scheduled and slated to be on the agenda a little later on. But I do want to make sure that I just acknowledge the excitement that we feel in having New Jersey become the 50th member of the Complete College America Alliance. We'll talk a little bit more about it later on, but when I think about this work, and I see students walking across campuses across the country and across our various states, you know, every student that enters our institution has an expectation that we will build a structure that enables them to succeed. And that does not happen without individuals like you and so many other individuals who are not in these rooms, ensuring that these structural reforms are part of the fabric of our institutions. And so this work around basic needs is the larger completion agenda. It is a part of a larger effort that is around how we design our institutions, our expectations for our students, and what kind of welcoming environment, what kind of supportive environment we desire for them to have. As a father of two very kind of, I would say, tweens and a teenager, I feel like we've only got a short amount of time before they are on one of these campuses. And I want to ensure that the things that they get and are exposed to are things that will not only help my family, but will help many other families that don't have the same levels of access, the same levels of networking, the same levels of structural reforms in their lives that enable them to really come in and be a part of their true self, be at an institution that provides a holistic sense of development for them. And so we'll talk a little bit more later on about what it means to be a member of the Complete College America Alliance. I think many of you will be very excited because you're already doing the work. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and close, but just say thank you for the invitation. We look forward to not only speaking with you today, but partnering for the long haul. And that's what our work is about, ensuring that all of the things that we do get amplified on a national stage and that many more students in New Jersey are served not only well, but better in a way that we know they should be. So thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Bridges.